What's up, everybody? Let's go. Ninja Gaiden 4. You know what I'm saying? Story mode. Almost through. Almost done with the story mode. I think I got maybe 2 more plays. Dark Dragon Blade. Okay. A sword of immense evil said to forge from the bones of the dark dragon. Although once destroyed by Ryu Hayabusa, this blade of legend was restored when a fragment of a shattered sword in a Magurama something jewel housing the essence of the dark dragon was confined by a master ninja of the Raven clan. Alright. Okay. So look at that sword, y'all. This is the sword we're gonna use to defeat the dark dragon. So I think that's what we're doing. Yeah, this might be the last play. I don't know. This might be it. Dark Dragon Blade. Alright, Dark Dragon Blade, legendary sword. It contains the malevolent power of the Dark Dragon. To equip it, we gotta press directional. Alright. Okay. So it does quick attacks. Okay, Shadow Gleam form. Okay, if an attack with square triangle hits an enemy, you will follow up with additional attacks. With the bloodbath kills. In berserk mode. Okay. Let's see how it does. It's my first time playing with this dragon sword thing. I don't like these creatures. Whoa, hold on. Y'all saw that? Yeah, I didn't know he could fall off of the, Whoa. Okay. Pretty intense. I like it. New weapon skills. So yeah, I think I might get like 2 more plays out of this. Looks like we got a bunch of skills for these other items, other weapons. So I'm not gonna upgrade those right now. But yeah, rage baiting, y'all. Let's talk about rage baiting. Y'all know what rage baiting is? It's like a new term people use nowadays, you know. But it's about, whoa, pretty cool. Oh, that was pretty awesome. Yeah, rage baiting is, it's a new thing. It's a new thing. I don't think it's like a new, I mean, everybody's been rage baiting from the beginning of the world, you know. It basically means, you know, peeing somebody off, pissing them off for your own entertainment. I mean, people do that anyway, without it being labeled. But, you know, they got a label for it now, you know, rage baiting. And I think it's sad, you know, that people are coming up with new labels for things and making it like a popular pastime, you know, just to upset people. You know, you shouldn't upset people on purpose. We know that, but now it's like a thing now. Instead of happy baiting, just make people happy. No, they want to make people upset. So it's a lot of rage baiting going on. A lot of that 2026. I mean, we just got started. We just got started in 2026. People are already rage baiting. And I think it's the economy, you know what I mean? The economy is kind of messed up. So, you know, everybody's kind of upset. So they're like, okay, if I'm upset, you're going to be upset too. So just be careful of that. It's like a new thing going on. I don't know where he's going. Oh. Yeah, I've been rage baited quite often, actually, before 2026. Oh wait, I think I need some, maybe some health. But yeah, I've been rage baited before 20. I'm constantly being rage baited. Let me say that. Why? You can say, well, why are you constantly being rage baited then, Wendy? Because apparently people like to get a reaction out of me because I tend not to have a reaction for most things. You know, I give most of my problems up to the Lord, which is the best option. But you know, when you're a quiet person, you don't bother anybody. People tend to rage bait you most of the time. And you know, shout out to my people who quiet and mind their business. You know, if you stay to yourself and you say, you know what, when it's at work or home, I'm just gonna handle my business and, you know, get back to what I like to do, your pastimes and, you know, whatever hobbies you like. But there's people in this world that commit their time to upsetting others. You know, they really go overtime with it. And did I know that before? I didn't know that until recently, actually. You know, like as I get older, I think I started to realize that, oh, okay, so there's people out here who intentionally want to upset you for a reaction. You know what I mean? I think that what is this? Phantasmal herd. Okay. But yeah, I think there's people out here that commit their time to getting reactions, and they're usually negative. Dragon Lord. Oh, we got a lot of stuff in this. Alright, elixir legends miraculously crafted from a dragon scale. And a phantasmal herb and a traditional passed down verbally through generations of select ninjas. Assuming it extends one life course beyond its natural limits. Oh, okay. So this means we're about to have a boss battle. Okay. Got an extension on our life. That sounds good. Man, look at this sword, y'all. Look at this sword. Nice. I wouldn't want to get cut by that, right? But yeah, anyway, I found out recently that people will commit their time to trying to upset you. And you would think that with, you know, in your adult years that people become more mature, but that's not the case, y'all. That's not the case. Oh, I think this is the dragon, the battle, the dragon. But yeah, that's not the case. People will literally pee you off. They will try to piss you off and talk about it later with their friends. I know that sounds wild, but you know, with social media, with so many different social media platforms and everything's about a reaction, people are looking for a negative reaction most of the time. Oh, look at this. So this is the Dark Dragon, y'all. This is what the game is about. You know, this is the conclusion. Should be pretty easy. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Whoa. Okay, I kind of want to see what kind of attacks. Oh. I don't know how we attack this. Oh. There we go. Huh. But yeah, a lot of people commit their time to pissing other people off, and I think that's just really sad to me. Like, it's really upsetting because life is supposed to be about enjoying your time with others in any capacity. It's not supposed to be about seeing how other people's pain makes you feel better about your own insecurities, you know? I think that, you know, me personally, I love to see other people happy. Regardless of my situation, my life. Is he shooting laser out his neck? That's crazy. Yeah, he's shooting it out his neck, y'all. Okay. But yeah, you know what I mean? I just, all we can do is pray for those people. You know, anybody going through something, and you don't understand their actions, and their actions may harm you too. You really have to pray for those people. Self-defense is important though. Don't let anybody hurt you or do anything to you, but if it's necessary, definitely get law enforcement involved or, whatever you need to do. Give you some protection, but... Whoa, what happened? Oh. But yeah, I think I really believe in, I really believe in praying for others. If they're struggling with it, and also you gotta recognize who your enemy is in life. People who try to raise bait you, those are typically your enemies. And a lot of people don't want to talk about that. They want to talk about all the flowers and daisies in life, but there's some people out here that you gotta position yourself against. Not because you want to, but because that's their position against you. Yeah, I'm not saying you should have a whole bunch of people just mad at you, but if you do, don't sit there and just, you know what I mean? If you got a whole bunch of people, like a whole crowd of 1, 2, 3 people who don't like you, those people will come together and you'll have like a team. You'll have a team of people, you have a team of people that you got to deal with, and that's when you got to really consider, it's not usually about why, it's about how do you handle that situation, because it's groups of rage baiters. That's one thing I noticed nowadays, that it's people that come together in groups to rage bait. Oh, y'all see that? It's people that come together in groups to rage bait multiple people, one person. Come on. This dark dragon is hard to keep an eye on, Oh. Trying to stay on top of the... he just threw me off there. Hey, what's up? Whoa. Come on. You see this? He won't stay on the, Okay. Okay, there we go. But yeah, it's groups of rage baiters, y'all. It'll be like, if you're a really popular person, it could just be that. You could be popular, and some people will say, hey, I want to be popular too. So they'll try to cause trouble, drama in your life, They'll try to cause drama in your life just to, just to upset you. Hey, okay, I like this game too. I appreciate that. This is a cool game. I think this is the last battle on this game, actually. But yeah, it's groups of people. It'll be groups of people that'll come together and they will really pick you off. But you gotta know when to make certain moves, take certain actions in your life, because you can waste your time worrying about something that's not even, that's not even relevant to you. Like how other people feel. That's typically... Oh, I see this. Oh, not the way. Yeah, it's just, you gotta be real cautious of your time and your physical well-being, but your time too. Don't waste your time worrying about something that you can't control or person you can't control. Just live your life. But the rage baiting, I think it's out of control. I do want to say that. I think rage baiting is out of control. Like, people have become so miserable that they spend their time wondering and hoping how they can make somebody upset. And it's not that they want you to be upset quietly. They want you to be out loud upset. They want you to express yourself in a negative manner, and you don't want to do that though. You don't want to spend your time, you don't want to spend your time expressing yourself negatively. You want to spend your time expressing yourself in a positive way. And you say, how can I react positively to rage baiting? You know how you can react positively to rage baiting? By not reacting at all. That's how you react positively. So what happens? Two negatives make what? No negativity. I think that's chemistry, right? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? You really just want to make sure that you don't react at all. That's a positive reaction. No reaction is a good reaction. And you know why? Because it dissipates that negative energy. You know, negative energy has to be fed. It has to have some type of power. Something has to be feeding it. You know what I mean? So if you want to continue to live your life and remain a positive individual, just don't react. That's a skill. You know what I mean? That's a skill in itself. Not having a reaction to something. Yeah, that is a skill. And it's a type of skill, you know what I mean? You really gotta practice. You know, I taught myself from a young age that I'm not gonna be manipulated. It looks like, okay. Yeah, I taught myself when I was young. I was like, I'm not gonna be manipulated. I just had a high awareness. Oh, there we go. Yes. Yeah, that was easy, y'all. You see that? Defeated the Dark Dragon. And how do we defeat the Dark Dragon? By not reacting to its negativity. What? Sliced it down the middle? Let's go, baby. Cutting it down. Fillet. We filleting the Dark Dragon, y'all. Fillet. Yes. Yummy. Yummy. Yes, yes. You said second form. Oh, baby, we through with that. We destroyed it, I think. Unless you're saying it's gonna come back again, I think that's it. Uh-oh, is it about to wake up? Oh my god, the second form. Is it? See, this is rage baiting right here, you know? People will do that to you in real life too. When you think you're done with a situation with people, you go, okay, this situation is done, you know, we discussed everything. It's over. But some people are relentless. And people need to talk about that. There's some people out here that you think, okay, I know it's NBA players that go hard. I know it's football players that go hard. I know it's, you know, people in sports and everything. But it's people out here that go hard at destroying other people's mentality, you know? Let's go. Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, so the Dark Dragon is a person? Oh, we gotta take him out fast. Oh, yes. Come on, Dark Dragon. It's over, baby. Your rage baiting is ended. Oh, he's stuck. You see that? He's just standing there. He don't know what to do. Oh. Yeah, this is... Hey, the Dark Dragon goes hard. I will admit that. Y'all see that sword? Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, that's pretty epic, I will admit. That sword It looked like 30 feet long or something. It's pretty cool. But yeah, it's over for the Dark Dragon. I don't know. This is what's the guy's name? Ryu or something? Give me some space. I need some space. I have to kind of recalibrate for a second. Whoa. We taking them down. We doing it to him. You see that? Yeah, we taking him to the ball game. He don't like baseball, but we gonna take him there. Yeah, it's an intense battle though. Cause he's not playing with me right now. Oh. So he's doing dragon stuff. He's doing dragon stuff in his human form. I don't know. Well, I'm trying. Yeah, like I was saying though, you know, with the whole rage baiting thing, it's a culture thing. I think that's wrong. Don't start the culture of you know, negativity. Can we happy bait sometimes? Well, y'all want to rage bait. Y'all want to be negative all the time. Hurt people's feelings. Or, you know, not even hurt people's feelings, but just, we already suffering financially. Mostly everybody. So why do we have to push it to another level? To a level that you don't want to go to. Like, I'm not interested in going to that level with anybody. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and just whoa. Alright, let me avoid this. Yeah, I just go hard like that. You said, how am I doing it? I'm just doing me. Doing what I always do. Tearing them up. There we go. You see that? You see that, baby? That's called perfect timing. Perfect timing, baby. Yes. It's over. It's over. Yeah, there we go. Fillet of fish. That's all that is. That's all that is. Yeah, there you go. You can't handle that. That's the end of that rage baiting. I'm sad she sacrificed herself, but it was for a good cause. Yeah, he through. Yep, that's how it goes. This is what happens when you get too confident. Look at that, y'all. Those are all the evil that came out of him. Yeah, I got clapped. Good job. Good job. You did that.
Come in. Oh, please tell me you're all right.
Yakumo. I thought his name was Ryu. Isn't that like look at that sunset. It's done. It's done, everybody. We win. Another win. Alright. That's over with. We're finished. I really enjoyed this game though. This was one of the better games I played. It was action through the whole thing. It was never boring. Only thing I'd say was the storyline was a little linear, like there was no side quests or anything, so I kind of didn't like that. So from a 1 to a 10, 1 out of 10, I give this game a 7.8. It would be a 10 if there was some side missions. Oh yeah, here we go. This is cool. They let me play through the credits, y'all. No, I'm not a guy. I'm sorry, I'm a female. So no. Answer to the question. They let me play through the credits, baby. Look at this. Just a little razzle dazzle for the end. For the end of the game. Oh no, I'm actually a female. I'm sorry. And I'm gonna be playing a new game next week though, so tune in, y'all. I don't know, I haven't made a final decision just yet on what game it's gonna be. But it's gonna be a good game. You know. It's gonna be something that's new. I try to play the newer games that just came out. This game was pretty awesome though. You know what I'm saying? Would I replay it? The replayability on this is kinda, it's a no for me because like I said, the storyline was a little boring. It was very linear. It's not something that this is not something I'd play twice. Yeah, I'm more so a PlayStation gamer. I mean, I love Nintendo, don't get me wrong, but Nintendo doesn't have very many action games. Come on, baby. Let's go. Oh, y'all saw that? He just sliced him completely open.
This is it.
Ooh. That was crazy. Yeah, Ghost of Yoshi is kind of old. I mean, it's a good game, but it's been out for a while. You know what I mean? I'm looking for something that's new, like within the last maybe like 30 to 60 days. But just tune in. I appreciate it for tuning in, and you can catch and see, you know, what other games I've been playing. So this game was pretty cool. I really enjoyed it. You know, and I appreciate anybody tuning in, watch me play this whole game. Cause it was a long, I would say the storyline was kind of long. It was a good playthrough. Probably a good, I'd say a good 60 hours, maybe 50. Well, that's what I got out of it. You know, if you're sitting there in one sitting, you probably get 20 hours out of it. But, alright, y'all, that's it. That's Ninja Gaiden 4. You know, I'm Wendy Way. I appreciate y'all checking it out. So yeah, well thanks. I'm glad you were recommended. You know, again, I'm gonna stream again next week. So just tune in next week and I'll have something new for you. So alright y'all. So no rage baiting, right? We done rage baiting? Yeah. Alright. Appreciate it. Let's go, baby.